Christian Kirk. He got him. He got him. He got him. He got him. Okay. I disagree. Sometimes it's not meant to line up exactly, for the record, to line up with the gematria of Cliff Kingsbury. I think the jury's still out. I think Arizona can be 13-5 at some point. Hopefully, we don't settle for 12-6 in a one and done if we win this game. That's what I was concerned about from a geometric standpoint. But from a geometric standpoint, it's true that the Cowboys has gematria 30 and that Arizona and Kyler Murray can be 3-0 against the Cowboys. So there is that. Cowboys having gematria 30 and Murray having gematria 33. He just may be rocking it in the state of Texas. Cardinals can be 3 for 3 against the Cowboys with Kyler Murray. And that's what has me excited, that even if they beat them, that they could still beat them twice in the playoffs. So I think the jury is out. I think there's time for America's team to be a big Latin stock. I made a big error in my calculation. So here it is. Dallas 11-4, Dallas 11-5, Dallas 12-5, then Dallas can be 12-6. I think there was an error right there in my reasoning that it had everything to do with Arizona's record, but really the Kingsbury gematria is lined up with the record of the Dallas Cowboys. Plummer was the quarterback. We defeat the Cowboys, obviously, when they were in the decline a little bit from the Dallas Cowboy dynasty. Arizona Cardinals, safe to say, we're going to beat the Cowboys. We're on the right track. We're going to sweep the Cowboys. We own Dallas. Yep, I am fairly convinced that Arizona is going to beat Cowboys not once but twice in the wild card round. This is hometown products, Kingsbury and Kyler Murray, to go out and dominate the Cowboys in wild card week. Would be a bonus if we get the Andre Hopkins back. But Arizona, they can take it to the Cowboys, that's for sure. Humiliation ritual is coming for Dak, but he's okay. He's not some fourth-round scrub like they're making him out to be. He's a championship quarterback, but he just has to continue to get better during the next couple of seasons. They will start winning playoff games before they face off against Aaron Rodgers next year. But yep, Arizona going to beat Dallas not once but twice. Wesley! Oh, he owns the state of Texas. He owns the state of Texas. Wesley there. Touchdown, Cardinals. Get the Cardinals and the Texans while you're at it. These good prices in the first quarter. They're losing. Oh well, who cares? I have them in the Chargers this game. I had the Raiders too, and the Falcons to keep it close. I mean, Atlanta sucks. It was obviously going to lose, but hey, 14 points on the spread, 14.5. There you go. That's a winner. Yep, I'll be here for the Cardinals-Cowboys wild card game. Cardinals-Cowboys wild card special. Wild card game. Wild game. Cardinals against Bruce Arians too afterwards. How about that? Full brackets going to be released January the 9th. How many years ago it was? 45 when John Madden won the Super Bowl on January the 9th of 1977. That'd be 45 years later into the future. January the 9th, the day that John Madden won his Super Bowl with the Raiders, is the day that the Raiders are in the playoffs for the first time in Las Vegas. The first game after the death of John Madden, the Raiders are over 500 for the first time since 2016. Perfect poetic fashion. The Raiders are America's team. The Raiders are America's Cinderella team against Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Amazing. He doesn't suck, but he just can't make reads like the pocket passers. Cowboys are one and done. They are one and done after they lose to the Cardinals because J.J. Watt's got to go to Wisconsin or Arizona has to face off against his former coach. So these are all very bad things going against the Dallas Cowboys right now. In trouble. It is too soon for the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl. It's going to happen for the Silver Helmets over at the Silver State. You can thank me. You can thank me very much when it does happen. Las Vegas sweeps in and takes it to the Cowboy haters. Seems like a perfect plan for me. Entertainment capital, get all them hookers, whatnot. Finest cheerleaders in America, the Dallas Cowboys, going to Las Vegas. That's how we like it, don't we? Exactly, yep. 13 Super Bowls later for Mike McCarthy. I've talked about that months and I think over a year ago. So, that's real numerology. Just letting you know that over a year ago, I had the Dallas Cowboys. Well, not over a year ago, but more like 2 years. We're going at 4 years right now for the Raiders. And nope, the NFL, I don't think it's the Raiders. The Raiders are in the picture. It's all scripted for you to think that, America, good no, I'll have to go get these guys. He's something, I'll have to go get them. I take Derek Carr over Kyler Murray, but Kyler's an explosive playmaker, racist white boy league, white supremacist old white men owners like the half Asian over the black Lamar Jackson. That's NFL white supremacist for you. The secret hidden white supremacy with Obama being half black and Kyler Murray being half black. They're winning the Super Bowl someday. Cardinals are. It's already happening. Kamala Harris can see the Raiders dynasty. She from Oakland, too. It's already happening. It's a done deal. It's no ifs or buts. It's happening. Antonio Clown may have to buy his own plane ticket. Cut by the Buccaneers, which means all the better for the Raiders. Is this the time to discount Tom Brady even more, the seven-headed beast in Revelation? They say he's God. He did it without Antonio Brown, and that's perfect lined up with what happens in Revelation, the Bible, what they're scripting out for the Raiders like they did with the Eagles. Backup quarterback, interim coach. Yep. Payback. Derek Carr the star. Look at all these comebacks. This guy's the king. Carr the star, comeback kid. This guy's right on the money. That's what Kyler needs to be. Oh, Chandler fumble! Oh, fumble! He fumbled again. Oh, those are 2 times he can get the ball back. That would have been perfect to get the ball back. Good job. Good job, Chandler Jones. Maybe he can make it back to Louisiana. His brother Arthur Jones won the Super Bowl there with the Ravens. Chandler Jones is going to be here for quite some time for the Arizona Cardinals. He threw over the receiver's head, Dak Prescott. Yep, this guy's getting shamed all the way to the offseason. He's going to have to take it with some thick skin like Derek Carr has done throughout the season in the past. That's what Dak Prescott has to do. He's going to get done, and he's going to do the job well. He's going to do it. It's going to be fine. NFL Mafia has the 49ers losing. Oh, 49ers going to miss the playoffs without their first-round picks, Trey Lance, all that. This is why I picked the Texans this week. Guess the 49ers are a joke. And I'm just saying that because I think they're boneheaded that they traded 3 first-round draft picks on a quarterback who's clearly a mid-late round draft pick. doesn't come close to Mike Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan's a choker in the Super Bowl, guys. The gold is drying up. The gold rush is over. Joe Montana and Steve Young, that symbolized the gold rush, getting all the wealth, getting all the prosperity. The gold rush is over, which is why the 49ers lost the last two Super Bowls. The fool's gold. Gold is running out. There's not much more gold left in the gold rush. That's why the 49ers lost. In the fake bubble economy that I nailed, just the economy crashed under Trump like I said it would. And certainly it did. Let to see when the next crash happens. And I think the Cowboys are a big pathetic joke. I think Cardinals going to beat them by 30 points in the wild card game. Maybe not 30, but it'll still be nonetheless. Cardinals are used to this stadium. They're going to party there. They dominate on Monday Night Football. They dominate with the nation watching. Cardinals dominate the pathetic Dallas Cowboys. It's all coded for Cowboys to end the year 12-6 because they're mediocre, they're overrated, they're overhyped. And Christian Kirk is a Texas guy too. Texas A&M, Colt McCoy, Texas Longhorns. And this is all about the Cardinals at Texas. They're going to beat the Cowboys in the wild card round of the playoffs. Dallas Cowboys season is over 100%. Absolutely nothing lines up for the Cowboys. Zero. Nada. Nothing lines up for the Cowboys. Nothing. It'll be very hilarious when my Cardinals smoke the Cowboys. And I go, ha, 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 and I'd be like, no, Cardinals ain't winning no Super Bowl, but they did beat the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys. America's joke, screaming at Smith. Have some, boy. Have some. Have some, screaming at. Have some Cowboy beatdown. Screaming, hey, he's going to do it. You do the business. He will. Screaming at. This guy is the OG. He's the GOAT. doing the business here. I knew the Colts were a fake team. Colts were overrated. Everybody knew. Well, no one, not everybody knew, but some of us knew the Colts were overrated. Carson Wentz is a joke. Some Colts fans said this guy was better than Derek Carr. He was on drugs. He has a top one running game in the NFL with Taylor, who's going to replace Derrick Henry if Derrick Henry's not the same player again. He's only good because he has a great running game. Derek Carr, he ain't got none of that. But you saw how Derek Carr absolutely took Carson Wentz to school. The playoff choker always hurt pathetic failure of a footballer, Carson Wentz. He played like he was injured. He played like he's unvaccinated, infected with COVID. He was short of breath in the fourth quarter. It was a big, giant calamity for the Indianapolis Colts, an even bigger calamity for the Minnesota Vikings. Congratulations. You just cost yourself the season. There were 36 combined points when the Raiders took the lead 1917. He was drafted. He was 36 overall. John Madden was born the year 36. It was a very epic all Madden call by Coach Bisaccia. Big balls, Bisaccia going for it on fourth down. Maybe needs some more big balls. Beat Riverboat Ron into his coaching persona. And I think the Raiders are complete for a championship run right now. We've got the Cinderella factor. It ain't never over till the last play of the game, like we saw 5 times. Raiders come in, beat other playoff contenders. Raiders have an MVP quarterback, the best quarterback in the NFL, Derek Dallas Carr. Derek Carr's time has come. It's 8 years. Kyler Murray's got to wait a little bit, get 5-6 years under his belt. He's got to wait a little bit. Dak will have to be 7-8 years too. You guys got to wait a little bit. Cowboy can't tackle. He's a joke. Christian Kirk ain't fast, but he was outrunning that scrub number 24. Cardinals will smoke the Cowboys. It's going to be a beatdown. Cardinals will smoke the Cowboys. Their season is over. Dallas Cowboys season is over. They will do it for John Madden. 42 days left until the Super Bowl. Rich Bisaccia, a special teams coach guided by John Madden and Al Davis. The goal for it on fourth down, instead of kick the field goal, 17-60, drive back and win. A drive back and win. It was a drive back and win. It was the easy thing to do, but he didn't, did he? He went for the victory. He is the new Adam Vinatieri. More to cover on the new Adam Vinatieri. The Radar playoff video. The whole bracket decoded. The whole bracket decoded next week. The scripts for each game. The Radar Super Bowl win. Everybody's like, Tom Brady, he needs Antonio Brown. More like Antonio Clown needs Tom Brady. He does not need Antonio Brown. John Carlson, next Vinatieri. Yes, he's the next Adam Vinatieri. He is a winner. He is a young kicker. The Vikings are pathetic. The Vikings had him. The Vikings cut him. The Raiders still beat the Vikings. They won the Super Bowl over the Vikings. John Madden beat the Vikings. Former Viking kicker is going to win the Super Bowl for the Raiders. And Cowboys are pathetic. All these clouds picking the Cowboys. Look at. This is very predictable. Cardinals going to smoke them down, and it's all they scripted. All these Texans come back to Texas, and they come in and smoke them to the curb. Kyler Murray cut down on the hoax. It was all he can't play because he gets these injuries, but he looks like he can play very well to me. It looks like it was all scripted for him to lose the last couple of weeks. It's all manipulation, anyways. All the miscues, they show the missed field goals, they show the fumble that gets called back, but they don't show the drop by Christian Kirk. This is how they manipulate the public, taking the Colts. They don't show, they omitted that one Cardinal miscue. They show the drop touchdown by Christian Kirk, and then you're all thinking, oh, Cardinals they settled for a field goal. They didn't do anything. They didn't show you that the Cardinals dropped the touchdown. The Colts had they got lucky with two missed field goals. Colts suck! You took them in the first Raiders game since the death of John Madden. The Bucs are trash. Tampa's a joke. Look at them. Raiders gonna smoke the Bucs. It's all like the Eagles. That payback Super Bowl. It all begins and ends against the top team. Yep. We're seeing Revelation being played out, just like in the Bible. They're all ready to praise Tom Brady as the chosen one, as the Messiah, as the chosen one. The false beast in Revelation, everybody's ready to worship. And then the seven-headed dragon beast in Revelation gets slayed. How fitting would it be for the preacher Christian Derek Carr to slay Tom Brady in the Super Bowl? And it's all over for Tom Brady's career. Right after losing to the Raiders, it all began against the Raiders. It all ends against the Raiders. The Eagles are not that good. How are the Cowboys going to get ready for the playoffs? They're getting ready to go home. That's news. Yep. Dallas is one and done, folks. It is official. You're seeing the complete beatdown by the Dallas Cowboys. Their season has peaked. Your decodes are clickbait. You're the one who said the Raiders are done. Yeah, little bud. You're back and forth between the Cowboys and the Bucs and all that. 13-4 team in numerology. A 13-4 team in numerology. The Bucs were founded. It's a done deal. it is virtually a wrap. The playoff records are lined up with Al Davis's age of 82. This is all for Al Davis and John Madden up there. America gets what it wants this NFL season. They didn't care last year with COVID. Now they really care once they're getting back to normal. Getting shut out by the former Raiders coach, Dennis Allen, pretty unstoppable. Yep, because Derek Dallas Carr is the MVP of the NFL. He is by far the best quarterback in the NFL this year. He would have had 5,000 yards if he had another wide receiver, if Henry Ruggs didn't go down. This is an MVP. This is a future MVP. He is the MVP of this NFL season. It's Derek Carr. He's the MVP. He's not about awards. He's about winning. But this guy's the MVP. He is. If you didn't have Derek Carr, the season would have been over. Like 3-3, 3-4. Not real rings awarded by the NFL. No ring in the history of the NFL is a real ring. The most fixed game in the history of the NFL was Super Bowl III, which helped legitimize the AFL as a real league, as real competition that could make it work in the new NFL. Every winner has been awarded by the league ever since the inception. Al Davis in the Mafia threw the AFC Championship game. So the first AFL team to win the Super Bowl was from New York and Broadway Joe. The Raiders threw the AFC Championship game that year. Legacies are written, legacies are scripted by the higher ups. All the evidence in the world is that they are completely written. One giant upset, the New York Giants. Peyton Manning finally wins the big one. The Saints win after Katrina. LA is in the Super Bowl before moving into a new market, a new stadium. Arizona is in the Super Bowl. The coach who used to coach the Steelers, it's all scripted. It's all rigged before the season starts. And just like Versace, former Buccaneer coach, the Raiders gonna beat him in the Super Bowl. Las Vegas sweeps in, they clean house on every team out there. Hell have no mercy like Las Vegas sweeping in and taking out the Bills, the Packers, the Cowboys, the Cardinals, the Chiefs, the Titans, every so-called Super Bowl contender imaginable. Las Vegas Raiders and Las Vegas Sportsbooks are the biggest winners of the season. John Gruden's sacrificial limb. He was taken out because Roger Goodell is not going to stand there in a podium with the next awarded team, the Oakland Raiders. He was not going to hand the trophy to John Gruden. He was not going to have any of that. Sacrificial limb. Look at this clown. Look at it. Three walking guys all hard. Ho, 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 ho. He won three lucky games. Acting like it's real. Wow. He won three lucky games. Wow. That's what the Raiders did to that guy. They silenced him right there. But sorry, you think it's real. They should have lost, but they even won against a starting quarterback. I don't know where the excuses are at. Backup quarterback. And then Carson Wentz is in there. Those games are not fake at all. Getting nervous that Derek Dallas called the Stars the chosen one to win the Super Bowl. They're wetting their pants when the home Super Bowl with the Omicron variant is here. Raiders will be playing in the home Super Bowl. The hometown fans, stay put. Go to the Super Bowl. Go to the black hole of death. It is on the way. I wonder how this impacts the playoff game. Cardinals lose to Tom Brady. Their last loss of the year to Tampa. How about that? They're going to lose to the Tom Brady in the box. Go play the backups. Go play the backups. Yep, the next loss for Coach Cliff Kingsbury. Loss number 24 for Coach Cliff. For Coach Cliff, loss number 24 is going to have to be against the Bucks. The Bucks is who he's going to lose to. He's going to lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's okay. Dak is a future championship quarterback, but it's just not going to be this year. Well, no one was going to predict the Broncos to win. The Chargers have sucked against playoff teams. Chargers got blew out by the Ravens, but then the Raiders beat them. Dak is just not an accurate quarterback today. Overthrowing wide receivers, throwing short, throwing in the ground. Okay, that ball was tipped. Inverted star is Gematria 56. A star cannot win in a Super Bowl, which inverted star has Gematria 56. Sorry, it's just not going to happen. But you're welcome. The most obvious prediction on planet Earth is that people will present Super Bowl 58 as their very own prediction, which is the biggest lie out there. The ones who will present the Cowboys as their Super Bowl 58 prediction actually predicted them for Super Bowl 56. That is my pick. So, for all you guys out there, be sure, in academic fashion, to cite your sources. From Tony's information, the Dallas Cowboys win Super Bowl 58. Hopefully, they'll cite their sources. Hopefully. But in predictable fashion, it's just not going to happen. Because they'll say, "Oh, give me money on the Patreon. I got these guys that year, that year." It's not good to lie. That's what's going to happen. That is the biggest guarantee out there in planet Earth right now. And on top of that, go King LeBron win the championship and Lionel Messiah win the championship. Win the World Cup. Go King LeBron, Lionel Messiah. Best year ever. Guaranteed. Go King LeBron, Lionel Messiah win. Go King LeBron, Lionel Messiah win. That's guaranteed right there. I won't be surprised to see the Mafia influence Week 18. The NFL Mafia, in my view, wants the Chargers in the playoffs. And the Raiders. Only way to do that is for the Jaguars to defeat the Indianapolis Colts, and doesn't matter how the Raiders do. Raiders can rest that game. Well, we got to see if the NFL is going to flex, let's say, AFC games together, whatnot. at the same time frame, so teams are not sitting back. Oh, this game is over. There might be a lot of flexing happening in Week 18. They just might have to be aware of, where they all have to play at the same time. Oh yeah, Derek Carr the star. They're helping the Raiders avoid the Chiefs. Tennessee has the number one. Titans will be the number one seed. They're just making this too easy now. The Raiders don't even have to go through the Chiefs in the divisional round of the playoffs. They're making it too easy now for the Raiders. The Titans, they're fake. They're a joke. Joke, 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 joke. Titanic's are a joke. The Raiders will easily take over that stadium. The Chargers are really going to choke again. They finish 1-3 to end the season if that's the case. The LA Chargers, since the Kansas City Chiefs game, 0-1, 0-2, 1-2, and 1-3 after losing to the LA Raiders. Finished the season 1-3, which if Madden asked too much of 88, Derek Carr would be 8-8 in his career against the Chargers with a victory. Knock out the Chargers. Making it easy. Oh, they're starting to stop the run. They're starting to lock down on quarterbacks. As we saw, it was not good because of backup quarterbacks. They shut down Carson Wentz. They shut down a starting quarterback. The Raiders' offense is a top five offense with Darren Waller back from injury and from COVID. He gets more time to rest up his knee. NFL Mafia help him out. Foster Moreau, the young kid from LSU, he's a winner. He's highly recruited. He's a champion. He was playing well. Darren Waller, number 83. Bruce Arians is 8-3 as the Bucks coach when he loses the Super Bowl, and that's why these Tampa Bay Buck clowns are over their heads. Because the research was not there, it was not fully computed. The Tampa Bay Bucks are a franchise founded in the year 74 on a 13-4 day. But that's not clicking. It's not resonating at all. That is the reality. Looks like Revelation is playing out in real life. The worship of the false seven-headed beast. Man, this may be like Coach Vikings all over again. The score, he gets taken out. A dead man walking the plank. Yeah, all happening when they lose to the team owned by Jewish people. Mark and Carol Davis, Jewish owners. Jewish is Gematria 74. Jewish and Raiders of Gematria of 74. The Bucks founded in the year 74. The Jews played the ball. They played the ball. The whole NFL did. Roger Goodell, the Davis family, all the owners. Although Davis doesn't sound very Jewish to me at all. Maybe they changed their name along the way. He cut Antonio Brown, and he needed Tom Brady. Tom Brady doesn't need Antonio Brown. Now that's one option, one less option to worry about. The Cowboy season is over. Their season is over. Dallas Cowboys season is over. The Dallas Cowboys season is over. Just papers over cracks. The NFC East, and they're completely exposed, ladies and gentlemen. Not enough prime time action this year. Well, a lot of prime time action this year, but we have to sit and watch them lose to the Raiders and lose to the Bucks and beat fake teams like the Giants in Washington. The Eagles are not bad, but Eagles got crushed by the Raiders. I mean, that's a Mickey Mouse team. The Cowboys play the Eagles twice a year. At least the Rams are pretty good. At least the Niners are kind of tough. Dak Prescott's gonna be 1-3 in the playoffs. Dak Prescott, as I've said before, Dak Prescott 1-3 in the playoffs. Dak Prescott, it's a guarantee. And then the 2-3 playoff record is lined up with the year 2023. If this is a divisional matchup and he's 2-4, that lines up with Aaron Rodgers being the 24th overall pick. If it is in an NFC Championship game for next year, if the Cowboys beat the Packers in the divisional round of playoffs, I can see this. I can see the fact that this does line up with Glendale lines up as the inverse. Glendale is 42. Aaron Rodgers is going to avoid facing off against Tom Brady again. Well, the NFL will make that happen. So if the Raiders can be 5-4 at home, and the Super Bowl is 5 months and 4 days from the beginning of the season. And both teams that throw a lot of passing yards. Because the Bucks and the Raiders have two of the worst running games in the NFL. So there's going to be a lot of throwing in the air in that Super Bowl. The Buccaneers, I don't know, are getting any running game, but at least the Raiders are getting a running game that makes it more dynamic. If the Bucks running game ain't doing well, then it makes it one dimensional, squared up against the pass with the Ravens pass rusher who stopped the middle of the Chiefs field, and Carl Nassib and Max Crosby and all the guys. Corey Littleton got to go step it up. Hobbs, rookie, playing clutch at cornerback. And that's right, they'll be defending champions entering the Super Bowl at Arizona, which is the State Farm Super Bowl. Well, who cares if Kenyon Drake got hurt because Peyton Barber's balling. And the moment has come for Peyton Barber to ball it up before facing off against the Bucks and his former coach, mind you, Bruce Arians in the Super Bowl. I think Nassib was also coached by Bruce Arians. I think the Cowboys will probably convert here. But sorry, just not happening. The Dallas Cowboys ain't winning those Super Bowl this year. Yeah, virtually the game is over. I have to say probably the Saints, because this coach is on his way out the door. If they lose to a team with a backup quarterback, then this guy's gonna eat up some cash in that contract that he gave out. We're talking about the contract of Matt Rule. The Panthers outbidded. No one was bidding for Matt Rule, but they gave him such a big contract. You lose against Taysom Hill, then this guy's out the door. Yeah, Packers win 13 championships, yada, yada, yada. It's all set up for the Packers to win by like 22 or something, or 23 or something, or maybe even more. The coaching carousel is going to involve Matt Zimmer, and the quarterback carousel is going to involve Kirk Cousins. I don't know if his contract is tied up, if he's stuck on him. Uh, Antonio Brown, I mean, that's less option you have to worry about if you're a Cinderella team like the Raiders. But then the whole forging of documents, committing felonies, Tampa's not going to win the Super Bowl. They're literally committing and supporting and abetting by felonies. So they're not winning the Super Bowl. Raiders did the right thing. They said, "Hey, everyone who goes to our games, everyone needs to be vaccinated." That's leadership right there. Forging of documents, that's crimes. You can do it, Cowboys. You scored a touchdown. You did it. You did it, Cowboys. Yeah, Steelers will probably lose. Cardinals have to purposely play bad here so they can be like, hey, it's a close game. Cowboys can win. But nope, they throw a penalty flag. What's going on? It'd be interesting to see how the flexing. They'll win a lot of Super Bowls. They'll win a lot. Captain Abdor with the order, the yearly sequence of when they happen. Cardinals to match at 36. It's 22-14. So 2 point conversion is in play. Yeah, it's no Super Bowl for the Dallas Cowboys. Odds chasing. Odds chasing with the Vikings. This is all about the Green Bay Packers. Need Kirk Cousins to beat the Packers. You cannot beat the Packers without your quarterback. Kirk Cousins cost his team. There's absolutely zero chance the Vikings win tonight. He has a responsibility to be a leader like Ryan Tannehill, but he blew it. The Raiders have an easy time with the Titanics in the divisional round of the playoffs. I think the Raiders will win next week. I think they will. The Raiders will defeat the Chargers. Yep, they will get the victory. Be the Colts against the Chiefs. Carson Wentz against Kansas City. If Indianapolis is 10-7, they lose to the Chiefs, and that's Inglewood. And Mahomes has one team that he likes to beat up. It's Indianapolis Colts. We'll go in fine detail with the playoff bracket in a week. It'll be poetic justice for the Raiders to continue the Bo Jackson curse. Why not? They can pay for that. Defeat the Bengals. It's easy, easy. The Raiders easily beat the Bengals. The Bengals are 5-4 at home. They're 5-5 at home because Raider has Gematria 55. Bengals are a joke. The Bengals are a fake team. They always choke and cough their mouths in the playoffs. It's going to be easy for the Raiders to defeat the Bengals. That's what's going to happen. They're going to easily defeat the Bengals. That's another team in the AFC playoffs that they beat. They beat the Colts. They beat the Chargers. They beat all the team out there. Derek Carr star, I agree. You know what? The Chargers are a character team. They're a joke. They're going to lose. Their season is done. The Raiders are in the playoffs. Andy Reid's a former Eagles coach, and Carson Wentz is a former Eagles quarterback. Raiders defeat the Bengals. Raiders defeat the Tennessee Titanics. It will still be set up for the Kansas City Chiefs to lose to the Bills in the divisional round. Kansas City Chiefs are an easy pick if they are in the wild card round of the playoffs. They're 7-6. They're 8-6. They're 8-7. They're going to lose to the Bills. 8-7 before the Super Bowl at Glendale, Arizona, featuring the State Farm Super Bowl between Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. Maybe the Raiders Chiefs can be opening week of the NFL season next year. I wouldn't mind that. The Raiders open up against the Chiefs and they beat the Chiefs. Wonder why you think the NFL Mafia had the Raiders avoiding the Chiefs when they had the Chiefs lose to the Bengals. The Raiders get a rookie quarterback in the playoffs. They get turnover hill, a rookie quarterback, an overrated Buffalo, and win the Super Bowl. It's gonna be epic. We'll see if they get a touchdown in a missed 2 point conversion. Let's see how pathetic the Cardinals are. The Chiefs suffered a pair of significant losses on the offensive line early in Sunday's loss to the Bengals. At least one of them appears to be a long-term injury. According to Ian Rappaport, offensive tackle Lucas Niang is believed to have suffered a season-ending patellar tendon on Sunday. Niang flipped over the left tackle when Orlando Brown Jr. suffered a calf injury during three-game warm-ups. And this could be a repeat of their offensive line injuries before the Super Bowl last year in the postseason. The Colts could have easily lost this game because they know they're getting the Jaguars. Andy Reid could win his 18th playoff game before facing off against the Bills. NFL Mafia help the Raiders. But the Chiefs will get upset in the divisional round of the playoffs. The Titans will lose in the divisional round of the playoffs. The Tennessee Titanics and Ryan Turnover Hill. I'll set up the playoff bracket video, the playoff bracket right here. What if the Raiders Chargers goes in the prime time next week? It's possible. It's possible. Cardinals choke, 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 choke. They're just going to prevent defense. Chandler Jones. This is really a meaningless game. It doesn't mean anything except the collapse of the Dallas Cowboys. Inevitable. The Tennessee Titanics from 5 losses to 6 losses. That is the Gematria Vegas Raiders. Yep, Tennessee's definitely going to lose. Yep, confirmed they're going to lose. Ryan Tannehill, the Dolphin. The Raiders overtake Dolphins. The Raiders 3-0 start against the Dolphins. Yep. Probably he fumbled. He fumbled. Oh, he lost the ball. He fumbled and he lost the ball. Sean McVay always loses to the 49ers. What if he beats them for 2 straight weeks? Just beats the Niners week 7, week 18, and come in and defeat the 49ers in the wild card round of the playoffs. It sure looked like we're going to see 49ers and Rams, and then Tom Brady up against the Eagles, getting the revenge against the Eagles, and then Arizona, Cliff Kingsbury, and Kyler Murray head back to Texas. So I think the NFC is pretty much set. The Patriots and the Bills. The Patriots defeat the Bills. The Bills get one at home. The Raiders defeat the Bengals. The Raiders defeat Cincinnati. The Raiders and Mariota and Will straight out of Compton comes into Tennessee, beats his former team, the Tennessee Titans, straight out of Compton, all the way back to LA. And then the Raiders defeat the Bills. Can't do that. Can't do that. There's no touchdown, missed 2-point conversion. Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk. It's all, yep, it is official. The LA Rams are going to defeat the 49ers. The Buccaneers are going to defeat the Eagles. The Rams lose to the Bucks. The Cardinals defeat the Cowboys. The Cardinals defeat the Packers. J.J. Watt wins at Wisconsin. Aaron Rodgers avoids Tom Brady. Tampa Bay defeats the Cardinals. The Cardinals lose at the same place that they lost the Super Bowl, which was Super Bowl 43. It is a done deal. It is a done deal that the Dallas Cowboys season is over, that the Rams season is over after beating the 49ers. It is all but a certainty that the NFC playoff field is set. Well, I wouldn't mind seeing the Raiders coming in to Kansas City, to Arrowhead, and the AFC Chiefs again. Don't give me that any day of the week. I know you want it. The Chargers lose by 20. They collapse. No, 1-3 finished Super Tokens. You go, Wesley. Let's kick that field goal. Let's give the Dallas Cowboys a garbage touchdown. Let's kick their ass again a couple weeks later. And the dreams of the Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl hopes. Overrated, kick them to the curb. Next year, people think the Cardinals going to win the Super Bowl. They're going to be wrong about that. They're going to think Cardinals going to win Super Bowl 57, but the Dallas Cowboys destroy the dreams of everybody in Arizona. And the Arizona Cardinals win Super Bowl 59. And they're no longer cursed. They're going to win a title. Who cares about redneck plantation ball where they make these little black guys slaves and they make them play without compensation? And then you have these little plantation and a college coaches who can leave anytime they want. And you have these players who have to sit out a year when they want the transfer. But these coaches don't have to sit out a year. College football is a joke. At least Notre Dame is a private school and they don't fleece the taxpayers $10 million a year on a stupid football coach. College sports is a joke. College sports is all grand larceny. They're all leeches. Every single one of them is a leech in college sports. Although, yeah, I say Georgia's going to beat Alabama. It all lines up with the George Bergoglio angle for next year with Notre Dame, anyways. Brian Kelly shaming ritual. It's all about timing. It's all about timing. But Biden will die next year. He's gonna die in a. He's gonna die. Right after the whole next year, the year after, Biden's gonna be dead. I think so with Donald Trump too. Those guys will be dead. Amazingly enough, they can't script it any better if the Raiders defeat the Kansas City Chiefs, but it's looking like the Raiders avoid the Kansas City Chiefs. I will say, I think everyone else is right that 10-7 is around the corner. Uh, Joe Biden in 2023, and I think Donald Trump will die around that time too. Well, both of them. 'This game is over. He just yawn. Notre Dame over Ohio State for the national title. Yep. Coach is gonna do it. 16 catches for Josh Jacobs. This guy's the all Madden baller of the week. Raiders win 10 games. Raiders are going to win the Super Bowl. The 14th win will signal the end for Tom Brady. That is the whole meaning of the 14th win for the Oakland Raiders. The Oakland Raiders. Talk Gematria is lined up with the Bengals being 5-5 at home. I'd love to get the Bengals in the wild card round. I'd love to get the Bengals. You know what's gonna happen with the Bengals, huh? Kansas City Queeps changes, exposes the plan. Constructing the playoff bracket. try this again. Wild card, divisional. Okay. Cowboys are not gonna win. Just watch. I'm constructing my Google Sheets playoff bracket. Yes, but it just doesn't line up with Marcus Mariota and Will Compton facing the Titans. Uh, they're gonna help out the Raiders. The Raiders gonna win. We gotta stick with the Raiders. Now, the 138 Gematria has to do with the city of Glendale becoming the defending champion. So it doesn't mean the Raiders are going to end the year at 13-8. It just means that they'll be the defending champion before the city of Glendale. So that has everything to do with next year. Doesn't mean it's all lined up for the Raiders to be 13-8. That's a satanic Gematria trap for the Super Bowl. Uh, that is what you see happening with that. Raiders will end the Charger season. Kingsbury sucks. He's gonna blow it, isn't he? He's a garbage clown. He wants to dingle it, don't he? I know he does. The curse of Bo Jackson. The curse of Bo Jackson must continue. Well, it will not end against. It's going to end after they lose to the Raiders. So yeah, Zach Taylor will enter the Vegas matchup with 18 wins as the head coach, and then he's going to lose to the Raiders in the postseason game. Ever since the Bo Jackson game, the Bengals are 0-7 to playoffs, so they'll be 0-8, and then they'll be 1-8 when they win a playoff game next year or so. Hopefully, the Cardinals Cowboys game is on Monday night. I missed it. Those Patriots would be pretty good. Don't lie. There we go. First down, option pitch. He's in bounds. It's highly unlikely, well, not likely for Dallas to salvage anything. I think you're mistaking the Cardinals for the Cowboys getting exposed. It says everything about the Dallas Cowboys to lose this game in this fashion as they did. Good for the Cardinals to keep it close, so the Dallas Cowboys think that they have the game won in the wild card. Run the ball. Take the knee. Let's go. Run the ball. Kyler Murray. Slide. Okay, it's 2 minute warning. And he still hits him. That should have been a penalty, but oh well. We'll do this again in a couple of weeks. We'll do the business. It's Tampa Bay that's got Gematria 25. Cardinals going to beat the Cowboys again. The Cardinals are going to face off against the Buccaneers. The Cowboys are the losing team. The Eagles are the losing team against the Buccaneers. This is the whole meaning of 22 points in this game. Cincinnati Bengals has same gematria as Washington Redskins, the Washington football team. I don't have no clue. I'd assume the Celtics would. The only thing I'm paying attention to in basketball is the Lakers, Timberwolves, and Miami Heat should beat Sacramento too. Miami can still make it out east. Yeah, I still need to watch the Raiders highlights too. Constructing the playoff bracket, got to compute the numbers with each scenario. 100%. The Cardinals are beating the Packers in the wild card round over at Lambeau. It ain't the same cutting edge anymore at Lambeau, is it? We've said it all over the years. The 49ers defeat the Packers there. The Packers lose to the Giants over there. They lose to the Giants again over there. They lost to the Bucs over there. Atlanta was away. Seattle was away. Arizona was away. Arizona again was away. Just think how many times the Packers lost at home. It all changed ever since the Randy Moss mooning game. Then it's lost its edge as a home playoff death valley, so to speak. Maybe the science has kept up with playing in the cold weather. That's my only theory for that. This game is meaningless. Let's just hope that, hey, the script is in play for Bruce Arians to beat the Cardinals again. Cardinals are Aaron Rodgers' kryptonite. It's going to be happening again, especially when J.J. Watt comes back. J.J. Watt coming back. How about DeAndre Hopkins? How about Derrick Henry on the Titans? Any other players coming back from injury before the postseason? How about the Tampa Bay secondary? How about Mike Evans? Was he playing? This is a good win. We will own the Dallas Cowboys there, but obviously, I mean, shit, because Cowboys could win the Super Bowl first over the gay-ass retarded Cardinals, and then Cardinals win Super Bowl 59 right after the Cowboys win Super Bowl 58. It will show how really gay this franchise is. I will do more than the Cowboys this year. I'll celebrate. I'll be like, hey, we did better this year, but hey, y'all winning Super Bowl first over this team. It shows you how, Cardinals are cars, blah, 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 blah. And then Cowboys win. Duck wins. He wins. He knew he win. He knew Cowboys finally win. Mike McCarthy do the business. Oh, is Dingleberry the same retarded losing the playoffs clown like Mike McCarthy? Yeah, Cardinals! Woo! Woo! There we go. There we go. What a win. There we go. Got them Cowboys. Cowboys and the Rams will fail to make it in the conference title game. Packers next year because it's State Farm Super Bowl. This is going to be a unanimous Super Bowl prediction for everybody out there in Gematria Land. State Farm Super Bowl is inevitable. The Packers are going to win. Off of a C note on a guitar, boom, all that much. Well, that's what Derek Carr, the star, will do. Double R in car before Bart Starr, double R, is going to commemorate his second Super Bowl ring with Aaron Rodgers' second Super Bowl win. You know, John Madden loves his Mr. Number 4, Brett Favre, so much. Up there in heaven, he's going to love the next great number 4. Derek Dallas Carr, the star. Just win, baby. And maybe Kyler Murray will go some thick skin, go through the shaming rituals. But they'll be talking about this guy winning the Super Bowl next year. And I caveat emptor. Once the Cardinals make it to the NFC Championship game, lose to the Bucs, it's caveat emptor. No way, the Cardinals will not win next year. Everybody we believe in the Cardinals and the Cowboys win the Super Bowl next year. And the Packers will be ready to flip it right after another one and done.